Breaking news at 3, 4 major wildfires continues to burn here in Southern California. This afternoon, firefighters are bracing for high winds that may fan those blazes once again. Good afternoon, I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Lou Parker. You're watching the KTLA 5 News at 3 o'clock, and we begin with breaking news out of Riverside County, where a fast-moving brush fire is burning dangerously close to homes. The Liberty Fire erupted in the area of Los Alamos Road and Liberty Road. Now, authorities say the fire has grown to at least 100 acres and rapidly spreading because of heavy fuel. At this time, the fire is threatening homes along Los Alamos Road. No word yet on evacuation orders. Several schools in that area are releasing students early, and they are Monte Vista Elementary, Rail Ranch Elementary, Lisa Males, Dorothy McElhaney, and Vista Murrieta High School. And we have a crew on the way, and we'll bring you updates throughout this show and, of course, on the KTLA mobile app.
Meanwhile, south of that fire, the Lilac Fire is growing in San Diego County. It is burning along Old Highway 395 at Dullen Road in Bonsall. So far, the fire has burned 1,000+ acres with zero containment. The area of West Lilac Road and Sullivan Middle School are under mandatory evacuation orders. At least 5 structures have burned and threatening at least 1,000 more.
And we are also covering the 4 main fires, which are spread all over our region. Thousands have been evacuated from their homes. Now, the largest fire is the Thomas Fire. That's in Ventura County. It has already burned over 96,000 acres. At
this hour, the Thomas Fire is only 5% contained. We're also watching the Creek Fire in Sylmar, which has now grown to over 12,000 acres. The Rye Fire in Santa Clarita is at 7,000 acres. There is positive news about the Skirball Fire in the Sepulveda Pass. This afternoon, officials report containment on that fire is now up to 20%.
And let's head out to Steve Cooge. Steve, you've been out where a fire broke out earlier in Faria Beach. That's where the Thomas Fire had actually jumped over the 101 freeway, and things are still burning.
Yeah, we've been watching this fire burn. As you can see, the traffic is back up and running, but that could change, all depending on which way the wind is going to blow this fire and what else is going to be the next to burn. Live north of Ventura and Faria Beach, I'm Steve Cooge, KTLA 5. Glenn Lewis, send it back your way.
All right, Steve Cooge, we appreciate it, and we continue our team coverage. KTLA 5's Simone Boyce is live in Ojai.
She is speaking to a family that lost their home to the fire. Simone?
Hey guys, we were just on the other side of Ojai speaking to that family, and that's where we saw a lot of destruction. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we are going to make our way out of here per Robert's orders and per the fire personnel who are working very hard to contain this fire. That is the latest here in Northwest Ojai. I will send it back to you guys back in LA.
All right, Simone, thank you very much for that. Ventura County fire investigators say they have found the body of a woman in a Thomas Fire evacuation zone. Her body was recovered from what appeared to be a single car crash on Wheeler Canyon Road near Ojai. The victim has not yet been identified, and her cause of death is still under investigation.
And progress is being made on the Skirball Fire. That's in the area of Bel Air. It has consumed 475 acres, but containment is now up to 20%. 4 homes were destroyed in that fire, and a dozen others were damaged. Evacuation orders do remain. LA Mayor Eric Garcetti spoke to that earlier.
It looks much calmer, and by many measures it is. But as we know, there are a lot of hot spots, and a lot of hot spots right next to homes. So we are not recommending people come back. We're not allowing people to come back right now.
Now, there are 400 to 600 firefighters battling the Skirball Fire, and as many officers protecting homes in the area as well.
Well, firefighters are making some progress on the Creek Fire that's burning in the foothills above Sylmar. Thousands of residents remain evacuated this afternoon.
That is incredible video, just looking at that right now. Strong winds and dry conditions continue to pose a threat. KTLA 5's Alina Abovian live in Lakeview Terrace with the latest on this fire. Alina.
Lou, Glenn, nearly 100,000 people still under evacuation orders. Right now, we are at the command post near the Creek Fire. Out here live, we are at the command post near the Creek Fire, and there will be a live update here at 4 o'clock, a news conference with local city and county officials giving us a briefing, and we will bring that live to you coming up at 4 o'clock on KTLA 5 News. Back to you guys in the studio.
Alina, thank you so much. And let's go now straight to breaking news out of Murrieta. That's where the Liberty wildfire is threatening homes in that area.
Let's go up to Tim Lynn in Sky 5. Tim?
Well, Glenn and Lou, this started just about 1:15 this afternoon, and more problems. But right now, about 100 acres here in Murrieta. Started about 1:15. Firefighters from CAL FIRE here trying to slow its progress. So we'll keep you updated and bring you the latest as it becomes available. Glenn, Lou, let me send it back down to you.
Tim Lynn, thank you so much for those updates. And the wildfires have made for dangerous air quality for much of the area, forcing school closures. All LAUSD schools in the San Fernando Valley and the area of Bel Air will be closed through Friday due to the poor air quality. Now, students in the Santa Monica Malibu Unified School District stayed home today and possibly tomorrow, depending on the fire containment levels. And several colleges also closed today, including UCLA, LA Mission, Ventura College, CSU, Channel Islands, Cal State Northridge as well. We have a link to a complete list of closures on KTLA.com and on the KTLA 5 app.
Also, the wildfires raging across Southern California have made for dangerous air quality for much of the area. That's why those schools have been closed. The unhealthy air quality may be worse for people in the Los Angeles County, San Fernando Valley, Lakeview Terrace, Sylmar and surrounding areas, as well as Malibu and Santa Monica. Officials suggest staying indoors whenever possible to avoid breathing the ash and the soot. They also recommend limiting physical exertion, both outdoors and now indoors. The South Coast Air Quality Management District recommends not to use air conditioning units that only draw air from the outside.
And you know, one of the things that they always talk about too is with the air quality. You know, when I was driving in this morning, I was like, oh, the air doesn't look that bad. The skies are blue.
Yeah.
But you don't, even if you can't see the contaminants in the air, they are there because there's no way they're not, especially like say if we're in Hollywood, we're going to get it from Bel Air.
And you also, when the smell, you think, okay, it's just from wood. But when you've got fires like this, I mean, it's a lot of different stuff burning, chemicals, and there's no telling what's in that ash.
Unfortunately, imagine everything that were inside people's homes that have completely burned, and we are breathing that in. A lot of people who think, did I develop allergies? It's just one of those things where if you have a runny nose, sneezing, your eyes are burning, or you have a little bit of, but normal high for you is 66 degrees this time of year. So we are definitely feeling the heat, and we'll toss it back to you guys.
All right, Casey, thank you. We're going to turn to Murrieta. These are live images. You're watching a tanker fly as we are getting ready, hopefully, to do a drop on a fire that broke out this afternoon. Unfortunately, another fire.
Yeah, this one, if you don't know where Murrieta is, that is south of Lake Elsinore on the 15 freeway. Also, there's a fire a little farther south on the same freeway, the 15 freeway in San Diego County. That one they're calling the Lilac Fire. So, you know, hopefully these two fires won't merge. And right now you're looking at a live view of one of these big super
scoopers. That is a strong turn. Tim Lynn, are you up in Sky 5?
I am, Lou. You're watching the DC-10 here from 10 Tanker Group. Making that big turn there, lining up for this drop. He's going to drop on the south side of the fire. Here as he comes in. This is a retardant drops that they do, painting a line, following his lead aircraft in. He's dropping down now. He's made 3 passes here to look at, but you can see how low he's getting. You're going to start seeing his shadow come into the shot, but he carries about 12,000 gallons of retardant as he comes through, and there he starts painting the line right through the column of smoke. Just wow, right through there, right over the top of it, and then right over to be able to stop the advance of this fire. As we were talking on the first report, this being pushed really fast by these northeast winds coming through, and they brought the big DC-10 in and dropped right in through the smoke there to slow that advance down. So they're throwing everything they can at this fire early, trying to knock it in Murrieta. So let me send it back down to you.
All right, Tim Lynn in Sky 5. And again, we got the 4 major wildfires, you know, in 3 here in LA County, the one in Ventura County. Now we have this one here in Riverside County, as well as one down in San Diego County, both of these off the 15 freeway, the Liberty Fire, as well as the Lilac Fire down in Fallbrook.
A lot of dark smoke, unfortunately, we're looking at as well. We will continue to follow all these fires. We're going to take a quick break, but we will return shortly.